Hi, my friend. It's Diane Armitage. So this morning, I had an interesting thing happen that ended up being a teaching point for me that I wanted to share with you. So as you probably know, or have probably heard, I live in Laguna Beach and I live right on the ocean. And I just moved into a place that has these ginormous sliding doors that just go boom, 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 boom back. So you can actually open up the entire front of the house with these sliding doors, which is awesome, except I'm also on the 8th floor. And so a lot of birds think it's really cool to fly in here. They think it's awesome. So they're always kind of checking it out. I had a seagull, I had a dove, I have all this kind of stuff going on. And it's always interesting when they realize that I'm in here and that perhaps they need to find their way out again. And I try to be as calm as possible with them and everything goes really well. Well, this morning I came back from my run and I thought I heard something. I'm kind of looking around thinking, oh golly. And I found this hummingbird up on the ridge of my wainscoting. And he's up by the ceiling and he's clearly exhausted. He has been trying to get out of the window that he flew in. And I'm looking and like the doors are pretty much wide open. And he has not figured out how to get out that way, the way he came in. And so as I start talking to him, he starts fluttering around and he goes up toward the ceiling and he's up toward the ceiling and he's up toward the ceiling. And he's, if he just went 2 inches down, he'd be out. But instead he's like up to the ceiling, up the ceiling. Oh, don't get near me. Don't get, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. And then he'd land again and he'd be like, and I'd be talking to him the whole time. I'm like, hey buddy, I can help you. I can help you. I can really help you. Just let me just slide these doors this way and see there's this big open space here. Oh, here, let me try to help you this way. He'd be like, no, he'd go up, 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 up. He'd be like, he'd bounce along the top of the ceiling and he'd bounce back and forth instead of dropping down 2 inches, going out, right? And so I'm kind of trying to help him out. He's getting more and more exhausted. This goes on for several minutes. Finally, I stepped away for a little while, kind of let him calm down a little bit. He lands up at the top on the shade that's rolled up, that's only 2 inches from his freedom, right? And so he's clearly just worn out. And so I got my stool out, and I approached him very carefully. I'm talking to him and everything. And I said, okay, now just let me help you. So I reach up and he looks at me and he looks at me and I put my hands around him really carefully and I brought him down and he was laying there in my hand for a second and he looked at me with his tiny little eyes and then he was gone. There he went out the window to freedom, right? It was amazing. I always love being able to help hummingbirds because, for the most part, they're so small that they get to a place where they feel like they've just got to trust you or there's no other option. And so they let you hold them in your hand and help them find their way to freedom. So I sit back down and I turn on Agape with Reverend Michael Beckwith, and he's talking about trust. And I'm thinking, oh, geez, why do you have to do that kind of thing? Because this is what I've been dealing with all week is this trust thing, trusting God, trusting the universe, trusting, activating my trust, understanding that I'm fully supported, that everything is here for my good. And as I'm listening to this whole thing, and as I start going through my day, I realize that I've been asking all week long for a sign, for help to get past this hurdle of my issue with trust, of letting go and trusting. And I realized that there was no bigger lesson that was sent to me than this hummingbird this morning. I come in and the hummingbird is all freaked out. The freedom is right there. The freedom to the bigger life is right there for that hummingbird, but he's all freaked out because he's trying to do it on his own and he can't figure out how to do it on his own. He found his way in, he can't find his way out. And now he's like, okay, I got this. If I just do this, if I go up along if I do this, if I try this. Meanwhile, I'm there saying, hey, I can help you. Hey, I can help you. Hey, I can help you. So while you're trying to bustle your way around and trying to find your way out to this bigger, better life, understand that you have God, angels, universe, ancestors, spirit guides. You got them all around you going, hi, hey, you want any help? Hey, I can help you. Hey, hi, hey, no, calm down, calm down. You don't need to do this by yourself. I can help you. I can help you. And when you finally calm yourself and trust God, universe, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, everything that supports you in your life will reach up to you, hold you in your hand, and open your way to freedom. Keep that in mind in the week ahead. Trust you are fully supported. You have every power in the universe is watching out for you. And I'm one of those powers watching out for you too. I'm here to support you any way I can as well. I just wanted to share that story with you. And I hope you have a lovely week ahead as you learn how to trust, let go, and fly to freedom.